Going everybody, welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. So, just today, a brand new free update was released, and with it came two new family units, those being Minmi and Torosaurus. And I figured we'd take a look at them, mainly because I really like Torosaurus. It's probably one of my favorite ceratopsians, so I can't really pass up the opportunity to take a closer look at it, especially with the brand new baby model and the male variant. I want to see how those guys look. So let's release them. Let's see. So of course I have a mixture of both males and females here. This one right here would be the female, and this one's the male. That's awesome. That is awesome. So all around, I've never disliked the Jurassic World Evolution Torosaurus. I always thought that it looked really good. They got they did pretty good at portraying the frill of Torosaurus and the immense size of it. And the whole the proportions of the rest of the animal looked pretty darn good as well. But I think that the male variant is actually a bit more accurate, especially with how that frill looks. Torosaurus had a big frill. It's actually kind of shocking how big the frill of Torosaurus was. It's actually shocking how big the head of Torosaurus was in general. Cabot Finch just mentioned, right when we released them, I don't think you guys are going to see that because I normally cut that stuff out, but he mentioned that it has the largest head of any known land animal, which is true. Torosaurus had an insanely big head. And you can kind of see that right here. Yeah, it looks, it looks like quite a large head. So much like Evolution 2, it looks really good. It looks a lot like a Torosaurus, but I really like the way that the male looks. That frill is just certainly a sight. That's really cool. One thing that I always really liked, I really like this about ceratopsian portrayals in general, is when they put eyes right in the where the frill fenestrae are, because Torosaurus actually had two holes in its frill. Those are known as fenestrae, and it's something that Triceratops actually doesn't have. But in reality, most ceratopsians had it. It's just really Triceratops that's the weird one. I like when artists do this. They kind of put something that look like eyes. Maybe if a T-Rex was trying to take a bite out of you and you had this giant frill with eyes on it, that might scare it off or make it nervous or something. I don't know. One thing I don't like about the Torosaurus design in this game, though, is the presence of what seem like osteoderms. Those certainly look like osteoderms. They don't look like feature scales. Torosaurus most likely had what are known as feature scales, which are just really large scales that are pebbled across the body. Triceratops had that, and there's a good chance that Torosaurus did too. These, again, look like osteoderms, which are bones that grow in the skin. That's something that we don't really have any evidence for in something like Torosaurus, so it's pretty unlikely that Torosaurus had it. And it's it's very pronounced on the male, isn't it? They're huge. Holy smokes. That's my one gripe of the design in the game. Other than that, it's a good Torosaurus portrayal that I really like. And now that you got some variation, you can have both males and females, and there's some slight variation between them, it's gonna make herds of, holy smokes, oh my gosh! How violent! that was awesome. They probably did that too. There's a good chance that they did that. In fact, I think we have a Torosaurus frill that has a hole in it that was probably caused by another Torosaurus. Little fun fact, but that was a really nice animation overall. I really liked the loud clacking noise that you heard when they collided together. Okay, so that is the Torosaurus. What we could do now is take a look at Minmi. Let's go ahead and see this little heartbreaker.
Of course, any animal will defend itself if cornered. So don't let your guard down.
Any animal will defend itself when it's cornered, says the game that has sauropods that are literally just cannon fodder to any large theropod in the area. Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm being kind of critical, but here is the Minmi. Minmi is a little ankylosaur that lived in Australia. Looks like we have an animation right here. Oh, it's biting the tail! Oh no! Most reconstructions of Minmi are based off of Kumbarosaurus, which is a more complete ankylosaur that lived around the same area. And I think these guys are mostly based off of Kumbarosaurus as well. Minmi is fairly fragmentary, so we don't really know much of what it looked like. But it was a small ankylosaur, which automatically makes it cute. I don't make the rules. I like the way that Jurassic World Evolution makes them, too. I really like the way that the osteoderms look. I like how it doesn't look like just a solid back plate, like how some ankylosaurs are often portrayed. Rather, it just looks like, yeah, you just have like individual scoots, essentially. I think that it looks really good. Yeah, I've always really liked the Minmi design as well. So they've reintroduced two creatures that I thought had pretty dang good designs in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now we have a little bit of a mixed creature exhibit. All that's really left to do now is to check out the baby dinosaurs. So I need to assign some of these guys to a nest. Okay, so it looks like we have a little egg. That's good. The Torosauruses are currently breeding. Still trying to get the Minmis too, though. Oh, here comes the baby Torosaurus. Let's see it. Let's see the little heartbreaker. I'm watching you, egg. I'm watching you. There it is. Oh, that looks good. That actually looks really... That looks pretty solid, honestly. That looks a lot like a baby ceratopsian. You know, you have this reduced frill. The brow horns are really reduced. Even the proportions seem to really match a baby ceratopsian quite nicely. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Aside from, of course, the elephant feet, which I think are true for the fully grown Torosaurs as well. Do you guys have elephant feet? Yeah, kind of. They're probably a bit too rounded in the front. The back are not bad. They're a bit more like elephant feet, elephantine. So yeah, that's another criticism I have of the Torosaurus design. It does have elephant feet, which is pretty common for ceratopsians in this franchise. A little bit annoying, but yeah, no, everything else looks really good though. It really does remind me of, aw, he's playing, but he doesn't have a sibling. That's so cute though. That is so cute. I like it. I like the baby thing. Oh, this was claimed by a... This was supposed to be claimed by a Minmi. Oh. Come on, Minmis. You guys gotta claim this nest before the Torosaurus get to it again. Problem with mixed species enclosures, am I right? Oh, look how cool that looks. Oh, that is so cool, man. Torosaurus is just such an epic ceratopsian. It's hard to believe that at some point some experts considered it to be synonymous with Triceratops. Such a crazy time. And there's another one. Yeah, that skull looks pretty good. I mean, maybe the snout could be a little bit more reduced, but all around, that does certainly remind me of a baby ceratopsian. I think they did a fairly good job at that. I guess I completely forgot to assign the Minmis. Like, I forgot to select start plan when I was selecting those Minmis. That's why they didn't claim the nest. Ah, my bad, Minmis. Okay, we're gonna see a baby Minmi here pretty soon. There we go! Little baby Minmis. They're cute! Look at those! Those are so adorable!
Ladies and gentlemen,
look at their little heads!
welcome a Minmi to the park.
Minmi. Is that how it's actually pronounced? I've always just called it Minmi. I'm actually not too sure now. It might actually be Minmi. Look how cute they are! Look at those little necks! That is so adorable! What are you guys gonna do? Oh, yeah! Oh, that is so cute. Those adorable little creatures right here. Hello. Oh man, those are cute. Those are really cute. They always do a really good job with the babies, I think. They always look probably how you'd expect a baby dinosaur to look. All right, well, I guess that's that when it comes to the new critters in this game. I really like the way that the Torosaurus looks though. Like, look at that. Isn't that looks so cool. You know, the larger frill really just kind of completes the look, if you ask me. It really emphasizes just how significant the frill of Torosaurus truly was. So I think that was a fantastic conclusion overall. But that's pretty much all I have for today's video. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, have an awesome day.